Once called the Paris of the Middle East, Lebanon today stands on the precipice. This isn't hyperbole. This is a nation where over 70% of the population has plunged into poverty in just 5 years. What you're about to see is one of the fastest economic collapses in modern history. Let's start with the facts that should alarm every policymaker on earth. 7 out of 10 Lebanese now live in multidimensional poverty. Not just low income, we're talking lack of access to healthcare, education, clean water, and electricity. Between December 2024 and March 2025, nearly 1/3 of Lebanon's population faces crisis-level food insecurity, in a country that once exported agricultural products across the region. The recent conflict with Israel wiped out 166,000 jobs and caused $8.5 billion in damages. That's nearly 10% of Lebanon's entire GDP. Gone. But here's what makes this different from other crises. Lebanon isn't facing one crisis. It's facing 5 simultaneous catastrophes, each making the others worse. The Lebanese pound has lost 98% of its value since 2019. Your life savings? Worthless. Your salary? Can't buy groceries. Banks have frozen accounts, trapping people's money inside a broken system. Lebanon went 800 days without a president. The government is gridlocked by sectarian divisions dating back decades. No leadership, no reform, no plan. Electricity, 2 hours a day in some areas, clean water, rationed, internet, spotty at best. The country's basic services have essentially failed. "38% of Lebanese want to leave. And it's not just anyone, it's doctors, engineers, teachers. The people who could rebuild are leaving because there's nothing to rebuild with. Lebanon hosts refugees from Syria, faces spillover from regional conflicts, and deals with militant groups operating within its borders. It's trying to survive while the neighborhood burns. Behind every statistic is a family making impossible choices. Do you buy your child's medicine or food for the week? Do you finish your degree with no job prospects, or join the exodus? Do you stay in the country you built, or abandon it to find dignity elsewhere? This is what state failure looks like in real time. Not sudden collapse, but a slow suffocation of hope. You might ask, why should the world care about one small country in the Middle East? Because Lebanon's collapse doesn't stay contained. We've seen this pattern before. Syria, Yemen, Somalia. The cost of intervention is always cheaper than the cost of ignoring collapse. Here's the hard truth. Lebanon's crisis was decades in the making. Corruption, sectarian politics, economic mismanagement. These didn't happen overnight. But Lebanese civil society hasn't given up. Youth movements are demanding accountability. International organizations are providing lifelines. Diaspora communities are sending support. What's needed is comprehensive intervention. It's not impossible. We've seen countries come back from the brink, but it requires will, both domestic and international. Lebanon stands at a crossroads. One path leads to complete state failure, a cautionary tale of what happens when we ignore warning signs. The other path? It's harder. It requires sacrifice, reform, and sustained international commitment. But 585 million people are waiting to see which path the world chooses. The question isn't whether Lebanon can survive, it's whether we'll let it.